What's up, everybody? This is John Sports House Collectibles coming at you with a brand new video. How is everyone doing today? We have got something really, really cool and old, very old, and I would have to say kind of rare and definitely unique. These are from 1967. This is King Comics, which was a comic book company that was only around for maybe a year and a half. I don't think they reached 2 years. They're part of King's Features, I believe. I'm going to put a link down below to there. I believe it's a Wikipedia page that really goes into depth about this company and, what the story was behind them, basically, and what titles they had. They had like Popeye, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I don't have that information in front of me. I should have my notes, but I don't. They had this Flash Gordon. They had Phantom. This Mandrake, which I think is one that they created. They continue these stories, I believe, these books with King Comics. And I think that there's a tie-in somehow with Gold Key, which is another kind of, family-oriented type comic books. This is cool. This is the oldest thing that I have in my collection, to be honest with you. Everything we have is from like 75 and up. And we actually just purchased some stuff that's a little older than than it goes before 75, which we'll be showcasing soon. But this is like the oldest comic book product that I now own in my collection. I wanted to do something different. I did a lot of searching, a lot of research on this in particular, and some of these books hold some high values. We'll see how white the pages are. I think we're going to see off-white pages here with this, even though it's sealed. And we'll look really in detail at the spine and see if there's any kind of blunting. These look to be pretty good as far as the condition goes. So we will get all three of these graded more than likely soon. These are a little bit different when you're dealing with older books. The time frame is a little bit different. It's can be a little more costly and whatnot. So okay, let's get into this though. Okay, so another thing about King Comics is that they weren't really, like, their first year, they didn't have the stamp up here, and then they eventually got it on their books. So a lot of collectors, and I think stores that would carry comic books, newsstands, things like that, didn't really see them as like a legitimate thing. So, but then they got this, and then things kind of changed, but they just couldn't last. They came out with these. I think these are called King Packs. It was like their last ditch effort to try to revitalize this. Kind of see if there's some interest, but it just didn't work. I have a feeling it's just the titles. Kids made back then were into Superman and all the other big names that were out that time. And so like Flash Gordon's a little older, and the Phantom, same thing. And Mandrake, they were probably like, who the heck's that? It's Mandrake the Magician. And that's the middle book here. So hopefully that'll be really in good shape as far as page color goes. Okay, some people would probably scream, don't open this, but I'm going to. Okay, I paid $40 for this. There's different prices for this this is, I figured it was worth it being as old as they are, being that it's sealed. Let's take a chance on it. There are a few in here that some of the Phantoms and Flash Gordons have been graded out, and you can get some decent money for them. So I figured, it's like an investment for me. Let's do it. Let's open them up. They do have an old, that old smell to them too. So I got to figure out how I'm going to cut this gently without, there's not a lot of room here. So we're going to try to just go from the bottom right here and cut. 1967, the oldest thing I think we've opened up here on the channel in general. So, okay. And look at that, 3 comics for 29 cents from back in the day. All right. There are bags and boards next to us that we'll put them in once we're done. And I'll just come back and I'll talk about this a little bit more at the end. Let me see if I can cut this a little bit better so I can get these out of here. It's just a weird, they don't give you a lot of room. I'm just trying to keep the scissors away from the book. And I'm trying not to pull on it, as you can see. And okay. All right, let's get these out of here. and check them all out. All right, let's see. So you got Flash Gordon number 10 here. And let me just see the light. These, I don't see any, like, I'm looking at it, I don't see any creases really. I mean, there is something right here, but the corners look really nice. There is something down here. The spine, I don't see any spine ticks. I mean, maybe there's a little something, but it's so minor. But I mean, this is in great, these are in great shape. Okay, so these pages, I mean, they're partially like this. You can see is like, almost white. It turns a little off-white up top here. I mean, I'd say these are unbelievable shape, if you ask me. And just incredible. So this one's from 1967, November 1967. And let's look at the back. And the corners, I mean, I don't see any, there's a little bit of something happening here, but not much. The colors are all really nice. I mean, maybe there's something here. I don't know. And that's just seeping through from the inside, bleeding through. It says, now for the first time, the adventure of Mandrake the Magician and the Phantom. Oh, in their own hi-fi record. Look at that album. For just $1.89. That's kind of cool. What's in the inside? Let's just look gently. So there is something here, but I mean, I don't even know if I'd even clean this, to be honest with you. I might just leave it as is. Flash Gordon. Let me see if I can tilt so you guys can see without really even. Flash live action adventures. Another record, an ad for an album, just $1.89. These are very cool. Awesome. Okay, let's check out the next one. This is going to be the Mandrake. Look at that. Okay, so there is something happening here. Right there. Looks like something with and then the bottom here. And then you can see their spine ticks on this particular one. The Flash Gordon's in great shape. And you think that the middle book would be the best one, but maybe this is something, well, I guess I would press this out. I'll have to be super careful with this being that it's so old. But the pages on this are pretty, you're getting a little the same. It's a little, a little tiny off-white, but then it's white down here and in the middle. I mean, for being this old, I mean, you should see some of the books that we have from the 70s that you think are the greatest. They are in great shape, and then you open them up, and the pages have turned color from being, stored for over the years, and so I've been extremely disappointed with some of my comic books that I have from the 70s. You'll see like beautiful covers and maybe little minor flaws, and as soon as you open them up, you're seeing darker than this on some, and it's just a shame. It's just, I think some of them, where we stored them, they weren't stored as properly as we probably should have. So there's Mandrake the Magician number 10. I think number 8 is pretty valuable. This is wild. And then this is the last one. Now this one, you can see the back of it. This might need to be cleaned because you can see the I'm guessing the color from this Mandrake one was maybe rubbing against this. And then it's got a little crease here. I guess you can kind of see that if you tilt it in the light. There's something happening here with this one. And then, and I'll show you the cover. This is the Phantom one. So there's something down here with the corner right here. Let's look at the spine. I mean, little minor stuff here. Maybe that's like a little loss of, like a chip. I don't know if those are ticks. Well, there's one right here. So, but these are just, regardless, they're in pretty good shape considering how old they are, and who knows how they were stored. And let's look at the corner down here. So this one right here, there's a little something here. Let's check out the top of the color. There's a little mark here. Now, I don't know, and then if you look here, this might need to be pressed out, but there's not very much wrong with it. There's something here, a little like ripple in the top. I mean, they're not that bad, to be honest with you. I mean, I've seen a lot worse. So there you go. Let's just look inside this real quick and look at the pages. And again, we're looking, this one's a little bit off-white, more so than the other ones. In the back, you can see that this might need to be cleaned. Just to kind of maybe get this white a little bit whiter. I don't know if it's possible, but I might try it at some point. And then, what's this? Jungle Superstitions. I was not a big fan of the Phantom. I mean, I never really, the Phantom is not my thing. Mr. Abernathy and 500 pounds of pooch. It's kind of wild. And there was the Phantom film movie that came out. Hey kids, moose. Send for this moose decal. This is so cool. So 1967, November. So there you go, guys. This has been really awesome to share with you guys today. I will keep you updated on what we're going to do with these. I will probably leave the Flash Gordon alone. I'll take a closer look at it. This one I was hoping was going to be a little bit better, but this is down here is a little disappointing. And then this one does have some spine ticks on it, so this one we may just put away. We'll probably take a closer look at Flash Gordon, and that one we'll send in, and this one I'll look at too, and see if these are, this one's worth it too, because I don't see too many issues with this one. Very minor, being as old as these are. I mean, yeah. So this is probably a little bit longer of a video than should have been with this, but these are so old. I figured just, spend some time on this, look at them closely, share this with you guys. So give me your thoughts down below and your comments down below. Let me know what you think of these books. But I really, really am glad that I picked these up. And because in my opinion, my lookings around, I mean, I don't know what these would sell for raw in, say a comic book shop. And, I know that they're not the most sought after books, but the fact that they're older and I don't know, I think I think this was a good purchase in a sense, being as the condition that they're in is basically what I'm trying to say. So, especially this one here. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. This is cool. 1967 King Comics King Pack. 3 comics are 29 cents. Back in the day, comparable value 36 cents. I wish things were that cheap. They're not, obviously, but this was cool. And we've got more stuff like this coming up, and I hope you stick around, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. A lot of you guys know me from just doing all of our card videos, and I recently started to get into some of these comic books because I wanted to kind of give this channel a little more diversity. So I'm no expert in this field, this area of the hobby, but I thought it would really give some nice change to the channel. So if you're a comic book person and you're just discovering me, give us some time here. Well, I think you'll be happy with what you're seeing as time goes on, and hopefully you'll subscribe, and we'll gain some new people from it. And by the way, this is number 27 of the Phantom. So anyway, that's all I got, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, share this video with your friends, family, and loved ones. Our eBay store link is down below in the description, along with our My Slabs link too. And then what else can I say? That's all I got for you today. I'm glad you stopped by. Glad I was able to share this with you, like I said. And I look forward to showcasing more stuff like this in the coming weeks. And that's all I've got for you. Till next time, folks, this is John Sports Collectibles signing off. And hey, we'll see y'all soon.